Alright, is this gonna work? Let me just double check. Oh, perfect, it does. Oh my god. Developers, I appreciate you. So, just quickly wanted to double check and triple check on video just to make sure if this is gonna work. And lo and behold, oh yeah, now that is a good way to start the day when it comes to getting some gaming going. Now, in order to get the 10 tickets, it is a exclusive code that individually you will get through your email. So as you guys can see, there should be an email in your inbox if you are subscribed to gaining emails from Netmarble about solo leveling. Of course, I think that's what it is. But yeah, there's a 2.0 brief little update that they pretty much emailed people about just to kind of do a little bit of promotion. And if you scroll all the way to the end, you will have your very own exclusive code to get yourself a free multi. I checked the email and then I was like, oh, 2.0 update, I already know about all of this. And then I went back on it, and then for whatever reason, something just told me to scroll, and lo and behold, boom, there's another free multi being given away. So if you guys haven't, double check if you've got the email. If you have the email, go into it, scroll all the way down, and you'll get your exclusive code. So yeah, this coupon can be used once per account. Wait. Once per account. Wait, does that mean I can try use this coupon code? Wait a minute. Unless I'm reading it wrong. Either way, I'm out of it. Anyway, so yeah, just double check. Unless you guys are putting this code and it actually works, then you're welcome. Also, just a reminder, because I did mention it at the end of the video previously. I do have all the codes now, the newest code when it comes to GINA 500 Essence. I do have access to that now, so if anyone is needing any of these codes, just make sure to support your boy. Yeah, we'll get things cooking for you guys. I do daily checks and all that good stuff. So these are all the codes. Season 3 is coming to an end. So if you haven't claimed any of these codes yet, just, support your boy. I do daily checks, as I said, and I can give out a total of 2,000 essence if you haven't claimed any of these codes yet. Alright, I got you guys. Unless anyone hasn't claimed the newest one. I've got the newest one, so bada bing, bada boom. Alright, so just kind of want to put that out there. Cool. So, as you guys are aware, the next character is this beautiful specimen of a character being GINA. I know, oh my god, another female character, man. I get that, honestly, it is what it is, but GINA is the next character in question. Alrighty, so huge shout out to Alpha. As you guys can see, GINA is officially in the lobby screen. If you guys are still unaware on what does this mean, every time an update goes live and the new characters are out, the developers always release the next character that's going to be dropping in the next update in the lobby screen, so we know ahead of time on who's going to be releasing. Obviously we knew it was GINA because Alpha did the whole roadmap, so we know that she was going to be dropping next. But I mean, well, we don't know for sure, obviously, of course, because I mean, if they want to change, do some last minute change, which we know the developers have done in the past, and they can do so, but this obviously officially confirms it, that GINA is in the lobby screen, which makes her the October update character, right? Yeah, October update, yeah, there we go. Maths, nice. Obviously, again, more female characters. I mean, again, if Alpha didn't, I will say, if Alpha didn't inform us about the roadmap ahead of time, seeing GINA drop, it would have gotten possibly mixed reactions to where, like, yeah, GINA, because I know a lot of people are excited for her. I wonder why. But at the same time, it's just like, damn, another female character, It's honestly slowly getting to me too. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just like, damn. But then again, I remembered, oh wait, half anniversary Thomas, the big bad wolf himself. Well, not the wolf, but you guys get the idea, right? Thomas is going to be releasing, so that's going to be our fix right there, But yeah, GINA is next on the list, and thankfully Alpha has informed us to say that she is a light mage. So that's interesting. Obviously, you can. I believe this is a weapon. You can take a little look at it. Very cool, very cool. Now, the reason why I'm interested to know more is because, as you guys are aware, with Solo Leveling Arise, mage characters hit like an absolute truck. Like, they are there to absolutely obliterate, and I mean obliterate, the enemy. Alright, so to see her as a light mage kind of begs the question, because are they really going to do like a back-to-back DPS hunger type characters? I mean, because I mean, okay, let take a look what I'm talking about. So if we head over to Hunters, and if we look at the mage sections, it's just characters that are doing. I mean, Alicia's like the #1 DPS character in the game, right? So like mages, and obviously Charlotte coming in. We know that Charlotte possesses a ridiculous amount of power too. So with the support of Harper, we know that Charlotte is going to be absolutely slapping the enemy, of course, in terms of doing a good amount of dark damage, of course. So yeah, looking at the lineup to where mages are right now, you know, GINA is going to be upon one of these. So is GINA going to be the Cheyenne replacement? I don't think it's going to be like a full-on replacement. I still stand to say that Cheyenne will be holding her own and still going to be viable. I feel like with GINA releasing, it's just going to maybe give you more of an option. But more importantly, if they're going to go down that route and actually make her as a mage character, and looking at mages that we have, because I mean, again, '1 DPS, Libora is still freaking good. Choi himself at the early days was absolutely amazing. Even right now, he's still pretty decent. I'm not going to hold it to him. I mean, he still needs a little bit more work, a little bit more buffing, but he's still freaking good. So, you know, of course, it's the new fire DPS, especially when she can make it so that no matter what the element weakness you are, you're always going to be weak to fire because of that one skill, which is fantastic. And then again, of course, with Charlotte, I mean, she's brand new, she's coming in, and she is the, well, in terms of damage output, I think she might be the highest one out of the dark element. So there's that. So knowing where potentially GINA is going to be at, because at the end of the day, as we have seen with Harper, Alpha informed us that in the early stages of her development, she was supposed to be an attacker, as a Darken attacker. That's where the initial role she was placed in. And then, as you guys can see with the release, she is now a tank, and she's kicking ass. She's good. I absolutely love her in terms of being a darker tank, of course. So fantastic on that part. So it begs the question on how are they going about approaching GINA, because my mindset is outright. I feel like they're going to go potentially a different strategic play for light typing, so that way there's going to be different types of metas to play around with. And I was more on the line to think that, what if they build GINA in a way where it goes more towards Thomas, so that way maybe GINA could then be a sub DPS and then Thomas being the main DPS. Unless Thomas is not a light typing and they can completely change that, then in that case I would say GINA would then that be a main light DPS, of course. Yeah, if that's the route they want to take when it comes to going with the mage options. I mean, technically speaking, Libora herself, I mean, even though she can technically use her as an attacker, but she can also be used as a support. So there is that little play going on. So that's why I say, oh wait, yeah, no, they could also go down that route of being a support sub DPS. That could work. Is that the route that they're possibly taking? I feel like that might be the best route to take, so that way when Thomas releases, it's just full-on offensive raw power for the light typing, and that then pretty much justifies the new sets, or the new strategic way to play as a light team, rather than just going with obviously Cheyenne, because of course with Min, Cheyenne, and Go right now, it's more to do with the crit side of things, of course. And as we all are aware, you know, we've got defense pen coming in. Well, then again, I thought the girls themselves were going to be defense pen, because Alpha did say that they were looking more to do with that, but it seems like they've gone completely off that right now. So yeah, maybe there's a new role to be played through the light element, who knows. But how do we feel GINA being a light mage? I mean, because technically speaking, we've got the assassin play, we've got the huntsman, I mean, we've already got our healer, we've got an attacker, we've got a tank, so it's basically these three options. I mean, yeah, mage kind of fits that. So would that make Thomas being an assassin class? Thomas being an assassin class, Jesus Christ, that might that might raise the level of solo leveling the rise even more now in terms of power. That power creep might just absolutely shoot up. I don't think Thomas will be a huntsman, but if they make him an assassin, Christ almighty, that changes a lot of things. They could do that, and if they want to implement that transformation in, although I think it's a little bit early days, but I mean, who knows, half anniversary, they might just want to go all in. We'll have to wait and see. But that's all I really want to kind of talk about. So there we go. GINA is the next character if anyone's interested. Light typing, it seems that is the way. It seems that also going forward, light typing might be the typing that's going to be fully committed to, even leading into the half anniversary. But the question is, are they going to commit to keeping her as a mage? I feel like what I would personally want is keep her as a light mage, build her in a support sub DPS manner, because I want Thomas to be a fully DPS, and then what I would then want is make it so that give us a more playstyle for this light team, right? So that way we've got our options. So it still makes it so that the first light team is still viable. It's just we've got options to tackle certain raids in this way and that way, right? That's kind of how I'm looking at it and how I want to kind of go about things. I don't want her to be like a hard. I don't want it to be in a situation where it's just like, hey, Harper's here, see you later, Lim. You know. Although, as I've stated before, Lim does have great movement, so